You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. Listen, man, it's been a wild week.
Yes.
Gil turned 50.
Yes.
He got probably about his feet bad. So he ain't gonna be walking soon. You know, when you turn 50, there's certain things you could do. I got him a case of mixed cut water. He went crazy about that. He just loved cut water. So that was a whole nother thing. I'm like, this dude's an animal. He was going crazy. He got the 40s in. But he
I had a great time.
You know what I mean? He's never going to be 49 again. Like, had a great time. Threw up all over the place. He was dookie. He was shitting himself and everything. He went crazy. Listen, this guy went crazy yesterday, right? I'm talking about he went ballistic, right?
But hold on, man. Let me just say this, right? Had a party at the crib, man. Shout out to my wife, man. She had this shit looking like the Edition Hotel in Miami and shit. And cuz, you know, everything was cool. Then cuz gave a legendary speech, and let's just show the speech.
Go after that.
So this is from a really special person that couldn't be here today, that wanted to be here for you. He's out the country right now, Ty. And yeah, I'll let Wallo explain what it is.
So as we know, we wish Cheese could be here. Rest in peace to Cheese. You know, we always celebrating him in every way possible. So what's going on is that we established a college fund, right, for Cheese, under Cheese name, for underprivileged kids in the inner city that's going to be funded for the next 28 years, right? But this is the high. You remember we used to go get them checks out and stuff?
You gotta let him open it.
No, I got this. No, we got this. Oh, damn, that was a good idea. I'm like, damn, you do let people open their own stuff up. So here you go. This is from, Ty. Ty established this. He couldn't be here, man. Shout out to Ty, man. Just a great individual. And, you know what I mean? Oh, did I do it? Yeah, we done it right. You got to put your date right there, though. You can figure that out. But, you know what I mean? But no, this is for Cheese, you know how we feel about the way. And it's like, damn. I'm gonna get it together. I got this. Chill. Because about to cry, you're gonna say, I'm a bitch ass. That's another story. But no, it's like a lot of kids, they just don't. I'm gonna say this. A lot of times, damn. Cuz you a good ass dad, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you crazy sometimes, but damn. People don't know the conversations we didn't have with Cheese and just the stuff that nobody see, bro. And I always try to tell you that, like, you ain't fail. You know what I mean? Because you think, like, I ain't doing enough. It could have been enough. You did what you needed to do. Sometimes God got different plans. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta always know that. You know what I mean? You gotta always know that you did what you were supposed to do. Sometimes you is crazy though. I do say like, damn, this man crazy. He was my dad. I'd have socked him by now. But that's just me. That don't count. You know what I mean? Because I'm a little crazy too. You know what I mean? I don't know if you sock your dad because he's crazy, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But you did a good job, bro. Every day. I was there. I seen it. You always try. So you just got to know that we can represent him the best way possible. But just know you did your job. But don't never downplay your hand as being a father. Don't do that shit. Because we do that, and there's a lot of great parents out there. They just don't have you can't be everywhere. You can't do everything. You just could. A father is somebody that give you guidance to help you go out there into the world to see better. They're a navigation system. They give you all the information to protect. And once you do that, you've done your job. So I just want to let you know you've done your job. But this right here is to represent him, and it's to represent all them kids in the inner cities that just don't. They just ain't got somebody that might, they don't got the finances to be able to go to college, but you did a hell of a job, so don't never doubt that. You know what I'm saying? I love you, cuz, but this right here from Ty, shout out to Ty. We gonna keep figuring out ways to help the kids in the inner city, and that should, this money, this ain't for you though, I'm just saying, people get checks and shit, they be like, oh, that's mine, that ain't yours though, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know, because you kept looking at it, you looking at it a little too heavy, like, damn, I can screenshot this joint, upload it on it, because you can upload that on the app, but don't do that. I'm just saying, because it's already there, but I'm just saying, like, but everybody, man, this is for Cheese right here, man, we wish he was here, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that you see the speech, right, I'm going to say this. It was necessary that I get that speech up because I'm going to tell you something real important. It don't matter what walk of life you come from. As a man, when you lose a child, sometimes you feel as though you ain't do your job when you could have did everything possible for your child. You could have protected them in any way, gave them the GPS to life. It gave them, put all type of protection on them. But I know somewhere deep down inside of you, you be beating yourself up because you thinking about more that you could have did. So it was important for me to tell Gil and let him know, like, nah, dog, I was around. And I've been in a lot of them conversations that you would have with Cheese, you would have with your son. And I knew how hard you was on him and how you used to be on your job, but you can't be everywhere no matter how much protection and information that you give your child to make sure that they journey through life and they on point and they can see things that's coming. So I just had to let him know that, and that was very important, man. And it was like, I dropped the deep speech. It was real deep. The next thing you know, man, he was shitting on himself. I don't know if it was from the alcohol. I don't know if it was from the bud. He was going crazy. The food, because you got to think about it. When you mixing cut water, 40s, and Hennessy, and also, you know, you mixing Amsterdam vodka. You got the bud. You eating. He was eating all these. They had these meatballs at the party. He was eating them Jones. He was throwing them Jones down. Like, you just keep. Cause they giving him a little cup. I'm like, well, why you just keep throwing the meatballs down? You just see a big lump in his throat. I'm like, damn. Wow, they would have loved you in jail. But that's another story, right? So, so it was just crazy. But you know what? I got to talk about something that's very important. Yes. Right? Now, a lot of y'all see me, y'all know me, y'all be like, damn, Wallo, man, he's a big time sports fan. He knows sports. I know sports because for some reason, I know the winners. I know the teams is going to win, right? So now we got LeBron coming to the Sixers, and that's something that I did. Me and Rich Paul, we worked on that deal day and night. I made a lot of moves happen. A lot of y'all seeing me when I had the Knicks uniform on, that was based upon me throwing a diversion because y'all didn't know at that time when we was working on the deal. So because every time y'all be watching me like, damn, what team is Wallo leaning to? Because something big is about to happen, right? Like the Knicks, you know. I wear the jersey, they win the joint, right? Shout out to Uncle World Wild West, right? Right. And at the end of the day, everybody is just calling my phone like, wow, you made it happen. Thank you. You know what I mean? You brung Bron to the city. Fuck out of here, so I'm like, yeah, cool. Ain't no problem, right? So I brung my jerseys back out. But I just want to put y'all on notice, right? A lot of y'all fake ass Sixers fans, back up. I've been a Sixers fan from day one. Oh, man, back up. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all coming out of nowhere. I got people calling me. I'm talking about Desi Banks calling. I'm talking about you got everybody from every city that y'all know is calling me. Talking about I'm going to be a Sixer now. No.
They ain't going down like that.
Calling me and Gil, yo, man, I'm getting my jersey out. Like that. I mean, I'm telling you, come on, we not doing that shit.
It ain't going down like that, man. Shout out to LeBron, though, in the city,
yes,
man.
He is.
It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? It hasn't been this much excitement in Philadelphia since we heard. And with the number one pick of the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Allen Iverson. Mm-hmm. You know, since Bubba touched the city, it hasn't been this much excitement. You know what I mean? It's been close, but it hasn't been quite this much excitement. So shout out to LeBron for coming to the city, building the economy up here. He's going to make a lot of fucking money. You feel what I'm saying? And I think, honestly, I just think I deserve a 10-day contract. Like, me personally. Like, I just think, like, just think about this. LeBron James, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, Anthony.
Jalen Hurst.
No, hold on, fucking Jalen Hurst.
We just talking about all the players.
No, shut the fuck up. I'm talking on the Sixers, man.
Oh.
Right? Wade, right? Caldwell Pope, right? And Sam Gilsell. That's like, the fuck? That's a guaranteed shit.
Why would you be on the list with them? You was a fucking, don't do that. Don't disrespect them.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I got highlights, nigga, to show what I was doing, nigga.
But you can't play on the team with them.
Yes, I can.
If the Sixers allowed you to get in for 1 minute, what the fuck is you really going to do?
I'm at least have three. I'm gonna hit a knock down the three. As long as they swing that shit when I'm open, I'm knocking that shit down. This shit real.
What, they gonna put you like in the game when they up by like 30?
When they put me in. I don't give a fuck. As long as I get in and they swing that shit when I'm open, that shit good. Just know that, nigga. Just know that. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm a little disappointed, right? And I'm gonna say this. Shout out to all my young boys, all my nephews that's in the boxing game, right? I'm starting to look at the boxing game. Call Shakur right now. I'm calling him. Call Shakur right now. Put him on speaker. FaceTime Shakur. I'm calling people.
We trying to get to the bottom of the shit.
We gotta get to the bottom of this boxing stuff.
Trying to get to the bottom of it, huh?
Yep.
Ain't nobody answering.
Ain't nobody answering the phone. I just want to box. We got to get an updated boxing report because this is getting crazy out here. I don't know what's going on in boxing. I really don't. Because I'm a 13-time black belt. I really don't focus. My area of concentration is not boxing. I'm just a boxing.
And can I break something down?
What?
Let me just say this, right? This is my camera right here. Mm-hmm. Support for today's episode comes from Square, the system powering like half the places I go. If you ever tapped to pay and thought, whoa, that was fast, it was probably Square. Square is the platform behind the scenes of so many businesses you already love. Whether you're selling lattes, cutting hair, running a packed game day spot, or managing a design studio, Square helps you run your business without running yourself into the ground. No contracts, no hidden fees, no complicated installs. So just know if you got a business in Square's where it's at, right, Wallo?
Square, only place to be.
And even when you at your local corner store,
Anywhere.
no matter where you at in your neighborhood, guess what they got? They got Square.
Makes it easy.
So it makes it easy right there to make it happen. You feel me? So if you're starting a business or you're running one that deserves better tools, Squares help you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/MDWOG. That's square.com/go/MDWOG. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today. This episode of Me and Oz with a Game is brought to you by Lionsgate. Jason Statham stars in Mutiny. It's a Die Hard on a boat. From a director of Plane. From the star of Beekeeper, The Meg, and Expendables.
Yes.
A one-man army.
One man.
Expose an international conspiracy. Uncover a human trafficking ring. From one of the most defining action stars of the last 25 years. From one of the most defining action stars of the last 25 years. Mutiny. Only in theaters.
August 21st.
Right. Let me just say this, right? Out of all the athletes, right, that we interview, from the basketball players, baseball players, football players, soccer players, name them, all the athletes that we be around that we interview, it's not even close. By far, boxers are the most sensitive professional athletes in the fucking world, bro. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Y'all gotta understand this. A boxer will tell another boxer, bro, I'll knock you the fuck out. I'll beat your fucking ass, nigga. What you? He's not talking about at your son motherfucking basketball game. He's not talking about at your daughter's prom send-off. He's talking about in a ring where y'all are prize fighters, where y'all fight for money. Motherfuckers will take that personal. I don't understand that. As professional boxers, right, when you reach a certain level, you only fight 2 times a year. That's 72 minutes. That's it. You're not football. You're not playing next week. You ain't got a game the week after that. You're not basketball. You're not playing 3 times a week. You're not. No, you fight once in April, and then you might fight again in October or November. That's 72 minutes. So if niggas is not talking about you when you not fighting, then how the fuck are you gonna grow as a fighter? It don't matter if somebody say something good or bad about you. All that matters is that a motherfucker is talking, because at the end of the day, it's only you and another nigga that gotta get the fuck in the ring. So if it's me and another nigga that gotta get in the ring and we gotta fight, it don't matter if I don't talk shit to him or I talk shit to him. He's still gonna get in the ring and try to knock me the fuck out. He's not gonna say, oh, he talked to me nice this press conference, so I'm gonna punch him a little softer. No, boxing don't work like that. So you might as well talk some shit. You might as well sell the fight. You might as well have the most people watching that shit. And you might as well make the most money that you can possibly fucking make. So to all the boxers out there, man, stop being so sensitive. This is entertainment. I know you fight for a living, but this is entertainment. I just wanted to put that out there to all my boxers, man, so y'all can grow and glow, and y'all can stop, thinking about the bullshit that don't mean nothing. You and one other person got to get in the ring and fight, and that's it. Ain't no help, ain't no teammates, ain't none of that. All right, go ahead.
As you know, man, $1 million worth of game entertainment, our artists, man, Lil Cuz, Gil daughter.
Yes.
New York, LA. Listen, man. Got that new thing. Listen, she got the new single out heating the streets up right now, man.
Right. Is it a crime?
Is it a crime? Is it legendary? But there's a lot of big things coming outside of that. And we got the writers camp that's ready to jump off in Atlanta, man. Shout out to my people over there at Sony Publishing, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Snake, man, and everybody over there. Jamin, everybody over there doing their thing, man. We're going to be coming to Atlanta and do this crazy writers camp. So we got a lot of stuff going on with that. But I want to get into something, right? I want to get into something very important, right? Young boy asked me a question, man.
Yeah.
And you know, my game is a little unorthodox. I'm a little different, a little crazy. He was like, damn, you know, because you hear people talking about it, but I operate in a different world. If you're going to take a woman on a date, right? And I'm not trying to get it all in that information. I just told him, he asked me as an older dude. I said, yeah, you should.
But
I said, you should, if you're going to take her on a date, you should pay for the tab. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I pay for it if you're going to ask her out. That's simple stuff.
you said if a girl and a guy go on a first date,
Yeah, pay for it.
the guy should gotta pay.
Yeah, you should pay for it. The only reason I'm saying you should pay for it because it's like, yo, man, like we naturally leaders, right? I come from a world where all my OGs, they got paper and they took care of their families or whoever they was dealing with, they took care of it, right? So that's how I came up in the 80s, right? So I never, you know what I mean? So it's a little different.
Well, when I went on my first date with Toot, she paid.
Well, that's cool.
No, but listen, it's not mandatory that a nigga pay on the first date.
No, but I'm trying to get these young boys.
When me and Toot went on the first date, right? And that motherfucking bill came out, I said, you could take care of that? She was like, oh yeah, she did it happily. Then when we got to the car, I gave her money back. I was like, I just had to see if you was fucked up. Like, if you can't even pay for a motherfucking funky ass meal, then fuck me and you doing together. You busted and disgusted. You can't pay for a fucking meal. You ain't got nothing going on. See, it's about game. You know what I mean? If she would have felt the attitude, damn, so you too good to pay for a meal? You expect that me and you gonna be together forever, but you too good to pay for a motherfucking meal? Or you expect me and you gonna have a relationship, but you too good to pay for a meal? No, it's about a mindset with me. So when she paid for the bill, we got to the car, I gave her the money back. And I just said, I just wanted to make sure, you had something going on. She laughed. She thought that was funny. Like, what you mean had something going on? I'm just saying, a bitch can't pay for a meal. Fuck you doing with Gil?
Yeah, but see, you got to think about this. Only reason I'm saying it is because, listen, man, as a man, you just want to have your stuff established. Right? I
did have my shit established. I could have paid.
In this day and time,
I gave her the money back when we got to the car.
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about right now for the average guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we living in a world where everybody's battling on social media about this and that. That's unnecessary bullshit. Like me, I don't even feel right going nowhere if my pocket ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my whole thing is like, at the end of the day, when I'm stepping out with a lady, you know what I mean? I always wanted to make sure that I was right. So I'm just giving the nephew that, like, from stuff that I done like, Neff, this how you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Don't be going away. Your pocket ain't right. You shouldn't be worrying about a date if your pocket ain't right. So if you can go on a date, that means you got it together.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, and a date ain't got to be a fancy restaurant. A date could be, baby, I'm gonna pick you up. Let's go get some ice cream.
No, I used to have, listen, I ain't going front.
And first of all, fuck you mean you got to pay. Wait, no, fuck out of here.
What?
You fronting, nigga. Fuck you mean if a nigga take a bitch out on a date, the first date, a nigga gotta pay. Nigga, when you came home, all them bitches was paying. Fuck you talking about.
No, that's a different story.
Yeah, fuck you talking about,
let me
nigga.
explain.
I had to think about that, nigga.
Let me explain. No,
you was PJ Tucker the way you kept tucking that fucking money. You was selling a bunch of motherfucking shirts. Yes, you did,
but
bitch.
I had to get my bankroll right though, cuz.
Hold on. You was selling shirts. You had enough money to spend a little $60 on a motherfucking meal.
I was living in Annie house. I was living in Annie middle room.
And you was all in them bitches motherfucking accounts.
No, let me just explain something.
You was eating on them bitches.
Let me explain something to you. Now, I will say this. My date was, I did take him on a date. They wanted to extend the date.
They was feeding you the fuck up.
No, this was my date.
F2F, feed the fuck.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you, that might be a part of it, but I'm going to tell you what happened, because let me be honest with you. My date with the ladies, when I came home, and you know me, and I was cracked, right? My thing was, my way to date up, like, damn, what's up? You know what I mean? Let's go out to the park. Like, take a drive, listen to some music. I sing a couple songs. Woo! Sang a couple songs while we in the car.
In the minivan.
No. I didn't even have a car at the time. Remember, I had to get my license first. I wasn't driving. Yeah. So I jump in the car, had my little play. I had a mean playlist, right? Yeah. So I operate my playlist. They be, get to the nearest park. We just walk around the park and kick it. They was, damn, I'm a little hungry. I'm like, no, it ain't that deep. Come on, I'm up. Doing it as soon as they say, I pay. Nah, come on, I want to treat you. All right, cool. I'm like, bet. Whole thing, I'm like, I'm going to work this menu the fuck out, right? I ain't gonna front. I'm sorry, man. I just got to be real, right? Because I used to be killing shit, right? When they buy the dates I used to tell you I was on. Because I used to call Gillie, like, yo, man, I ain't know about this restaurant, man. It's a nice restaurant. He like, yo, that shit old. That been there. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm just coming home. So I go there like, yeah, chick tell me, baby, get what you want. Don't tell me that.
Right.
Cause I'm an explorer. I got all this shit I'm seeing on there. Yeah, cause I'm the dude. I want the cream of corn. I want the cream spinach. I want the Brussels sprouts, the asparagus. I'm getting all that side shit, right? And then I'll be like, yeah, especially when I first came, yeah, give me the bronzino and all that type of shit. I just want to treat myself, right? Cause they say they could really, you know what I mean? I never had no, well, not to me. I ain't never had no chick trip, but like, damn, nigga, you eating a lot.
Yeah.
Cause they
was thinking that shit though.
No, because
that's why them bitches never called you back. They let you fuck one time, right?
This one chick, right?
It was just me and him. That shit cost $260, man.
When I first came home,
get no drinks or nothing.
I thought it was a little awkward, right? Because the one chick at the one joint, she just get a little shrimp cocktail, right? Yeah. So she got that little plate over my whole joint lined up over this joint. Yeah. And I'm going to work talking to her, yeah, girl. You know what I mean? But I took care of my business afterwards because I knew I had to, I had to come, I had to deliver. But I thought about that.
She fed you the fuck, huh?
Yeah, basically. I guess I was a hired gun. At that time, I don't know. I was a hired gun at that time. I ain't gonna front because I had some wild shit going on when I first came home, man.
Because you was fucking for your life when you first came home. No. It was a difference. Yeah. When you F4L fucking for your life.
That's why I don't knock dudes that done it. I understand. I know the thing because it's a different style because every stroke. You throwing every stroke in a different direction because you got to make this shit count. I had to make that shit count.
You giving her the roller coaster.
And my whole thing is like, and this the part. This is the time when I was living in nanny house. So my whole thing is, if I deliver this shit right, I ain't got to go to nanny. I could post up in here. Yeah, I could stay here a couple of nights. You know what I mean? I don't know what you call that, but I was doing my thing at that time. I didn't know. I was just like. Happy to be home, especially
beating ass had a lot to do with it too, though.
I don't know if it was just that. I was laying it down and spraying it down. You know what I mean? I was doing my thing.
It's cool,
but at the end of the day,
spitting in the butt, talking all that old head shit. I love you, girl. Girl, I'm gonna marry you. That's
crazy. That's crazy. That's dangerous.
What I do to deserve this?
I told the young bloods too. Like I was talking to the
That's her spitting in his butt. Though.
Get the fuck out of here. What I do to deserve this? Get out of here, man.
Oh my God, you want me to put it back?
I told the young boy, I was giving the young boy some game, right? He was like, I want to lock in, right? I said, you got to get vulnerable with a neff. Yeah. I said, when you sliding up in that thing and you doing your thing, and she's screaming, you got to hit it with the joint, don't give my pussy away. She gonna go crazy. Because you got to be man enough to be vulnerable to tell her that, right? When you tell a woman that on everything I love, when you tell a woman some shit like that, she like, oh my God, he's so vulnerable. It's some fear in them. They need to see a little bit of fear in you, like to let you, because you see that he opening up. He really like me. You hit it with that joint. You coming over the bridge with that stroke. I don't give my pussy away. She be like, I like you. They go crazy. They go crazy. See, that was my thing.
See, me, I think different though. Me, I think different. See, you supposed to talk a little different.
No, you're going to talk different because listen.
Hold on.
Let me explain something to you. I could talk in a different way, and I could say more things. But listen, when you out here and you and listen, you got to think about. I mean, when I first came on, they was calling me ankle man. So if you ankle man, your shit hanging to your ankles. You could do that. When you coming up short like you can only say something like, "Hi, baby, love." You can't even say you because you can't. The stroke ain't long enough for you to say nothing. You little man. You coming up short. But me being, because I'm ankle man, I come through, I can get a whole sentence in a stroke. Didn't I tell you, you won't stop playing with me? Yeah, get here, man. Go make me something to eat. That's one stroke. You just like, baby, I love you. You got the baby strokes. Nigga, you coming up short out here. See, when you meet, ankle man. Hi, I'm ankle man. As soon as they see me, they be like, damn, this shit. I'll throw that shit around, but they be like, oh, he ain't playing. Straight up, he ain't playing. I was standing up in shit with wave caps on and I ain't even had no fucking hair. They was like, he ain't playing ankle, man. So my conversation and yours is different. You can't speak the way I'm speaking when I'm stepping. Cause I'm big stepping. My feet hurt. I done stepped so much I can't even feel my legs. You know what I mean? So my shit different. You know what I mean? When I step up in that shit.
See, I can't. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. You got me good with that. When I can't
ankle, man. Now listen, this the whole thing. Now forget the dating part. Now, you know, like I said, I called you because you know I had a different perspective. It was like call Gil when a young boy asked me, "Can I pay a woman rent?" I said, "Youngin, if you got it, you can do what you want to do, Neff." I said, "Do what you want to do," because I don't live there. I said, "Listen, Neff, do what you want to do. I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm an OG. I'm different." But I said, "Go ahead and pay a rent, man, if you want to, because obviously you do, because you asking me, Neff." He was like, "No, call Gil." I called Gil on FaceTime. Gil go into telling Neff all this crazy shit. I'm like, "Neff, man, I don't." I said, "The choice is yours. But ain't nothing wrong with paying the rent if that's what you feel like."
No, what I'm saying is, right, this episode of Me and Oz Worth of Game is brought to you by Stella Blue. You know the first sip of great coffee. Stella Blue coffee can lattes are made with 100% Colombian coffee and packed with 190 milligrams of caffeine to fuel your day. Whether you're heading to work, the gym, a road trip, or just in need of a better afternoon pick-me-up, Stella Blue delivers smooth taste wherever you are. And now it's easier to keep your fridge stocked with Stella Blue can lattes, and they're available in convenient 4-packs. Same incredible flavors, same big caffeine boost, same mission to help rescue pets with every purchase. Grab a 4-pack espresso sweet cream or espresso cafe mocha today at StellaBlueCoffee.com and find out why Stella Blue is becoming the canned latte people can't stop talking about. You can also find Stella Blue
in Circle K.
Select Circle K and 7-Elevens around the country. Go to Store Locator or StellaBlueCoffee.com to find a store near you. Right. What a bitch did for you, pay her rent right from the gate when you meet her.
He ain't say from the gate. He was asking, cause this is the whole thing. When I called you, he was just asking a random question.
Okay, and what I'm saying is he a young boy. He a young boy. So if she got an apartment, you paying her rent. You got an apartment or wherever you live at, you paying your rent. You just put another extra bill on top of you for nothing, man. You probably ain't got no key to that crib, man. You paying the rent, nigga coming through there, banging her through the fucking box. He's fucking her through the plaster.
So you want a key, so you can walk in on that.
Listen, hold on.
You can walk in on ankle, man.
Okay.
Let
me just ask you this question, right? I just want to ask you this question. Why would I pay the rent on a bitch's crib every single month? This my responsibility. He ain't say, can he help?
No, he didn't say every single month. He just said, I pay a rent. I don't know if he was talking about every month.
Yeah, that's what he talking about, paying a rent. Yeah. So it's the difference if a motherfucker needed some help. Okay, cool. But no, I'm just going to take your whole responsibility as an adult and bring it to me, and I don't even got a key there. Nigga, what? Nigga in there fucking you. He all in dicking you down in the shower.
Let me ask you a question. What the fuck you want to key to our spot for?
No, that's my spot. Once I pay rent there, that's my fucking spot. The fuck is you talking about? I pay the fucking rent. Let me just actually look at him. He's Neff over there shaking his head and shit. Yeah, I mean, I got a Neff. He's a whole tender. Yeah, I mean.
Tenderoni Tony.
Yeah, I mean. He TRT. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you a question. Hold on. Is prison the best thing that ever happened to some people?
Without a doubt. Best thing that happened to me.
You think you needed 20? If they'd have let you out in 10, would you still came home on some dumb shit? Keep it real, nigga.
No. 10 work you out. 10 is a motherfucker. It work you out. But no, I'm going to say this, though. Prison is also on this tip. It's all about your mindset and what you're working on while you in there. See, the system give you time to think. Prison is to think. You know, that's the punishment. Let me sit you down so you can think and figure out if the shit that you did was worth sitting in the fucking jail 20, 30, 15, 5 years. Right? They give you time to think. It's about what you're going to do with your thoughts when you're thinking. The problem is when dudes go to prison to be in the same shit that it was on the streets, the same conversation, hanging around the same motherfuckers. Now you say to yourself, how do I go to prison with a bunch of criminals and hanging around different people? You got people that let yesterday go, and you got people that's holding on to yesterday like it's a badge of honor. Mm-hmm. You got dudes in there still talking about what they was doing in '88. That shit don't exist with this day and time. And you got to understand it's important, because I always tell you this, because a lot of people is still operating off a blueprint that don't exist no more. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why you see dudes come home from jail and they still be on some back in the day shit. Talking about, yeah, because I'm real. Bro, how you talking about you real? You 30 something, you talking about you a real nigga. Like, you just did 15 years in jail. What made you real about doing time in jail? Mm-hmm. No, real is the dude that didn't even do no crime and stayed out here and had his freedom for 15 years, you idiot. So you got to understand this. Prison can save you if you want to be saved, if you want to save yourself. Right. Because when you go to prison, ain't nobody there trying to help you do nothing. You got programs. You do got some. You're going to have some institutions where they do strong on programming, and some people really do care their rehabilitation. They want to see you do bit. But a lot of people come and they get a check, so it's cool. But this you got to understand. If you got a family member and they're in prison, I don't care how much you want your family member to come home and do right. If your family member don't want to do right, they're in there getting high, talking about shit that don't matter, still want to be a real nigga. Don't even worry about them. They're coming home on some dumb shit. There's nothing you could do, because the wear off. I mean, you talked about this. When a person come home from jail, and this for everybody that been to prison, when you come home from prison, right? Cause they got a good 2 or 3 weeks. When the fits wear out, now you come home, motherfucker, get you a fit, throw you a little knot. Come on, baby, you the one, you back, baby, it's on. We ready to tear this shit up.
Ronnie took me to the mall, bought me 3 sweatsuits.
All that shit, yo.
4 pairs of sneakers.
Ronnie Black, all that shit. Once you wear them fits, because a motherfucker don't know how to see me, I was the type of dude that knew how to stretch my fits out.
You was a fit stretcher?
I was a fit stretcher. Because I had this one motherfucking, I had this Nike sweatsuit.
Black Joe.
And the black, yup. And I had the black Harachis. I wore that shit like it was my skin.
Yeah.
I wore that shit a month straight. All I did was change my drawers. I washed the sweatsuits once a week if it was hot. Because I was wearing that bitch in the summer too.
Yeah.
I washed it once a week. If it was hot, I'd throw it in there, probably give it a little 2 times. You know what I mean? So I was cool with it. Some people gonna wear all they fits. The week and a half, they fit it out.
But
now they sitting there, now they gonna hit you up. Yo, man, I need another check. Oh, I just gave you $1,500. Ain't nobody giving out nobody that type of money out here. That's especially right now. You get that come home, you good. Dudes ain't doing that shit. So at the end of the day, it could save your life if you want to say, like, jail could be good for you if you want to be good to your experience and really want good for yourself.
Right.
And that's how that look. But like, a motherfucker come home and think he realer than everybody that never went to jail.
Right.
I'm realer than everybody because I was in jail.
So why is that though?
Because
why do niggas go to jail when they come home and feel like
because our community is fucked up.
Ain't been locked up.
Because our community is fucked up. Our community, and you know, our community only say that you cool or you tough or you real when you did some dumb shit that's got something to do with the street thing. So it's hard. It's hard to tell some kids sometimes don't do it because they whole thing is like, I don't want to be looked at like I'm a weirdo. You is a weirdo. You're ready to do some shit that's going to take a minute. You could listen. Murder is a second.
Right.
One shot. These dudes got the switch. How the switch be like? That's still under a minute. Think about this. Something you did under a minute can have you sitting inside of a bedroom, of a bathroom, of a cell for 30 or 40 years or your life. It take a minute to shoot somebody.
Right.
It take a minute to do a robbery. Like it take a minute. I'm talking about all this shit. It take a minute to do all this shit. Cause that's why people be so fucked up and they go mentally insane. Cause it's like, hold up, I'm sitting in the court. All I did was pull a gun out. That's how people thinking. All I did was pull a gun out, rob a motherfucker. They gave me 15 years for the gun, the legal, because it's different charges.
Right.
So now you sitting there, you like, damn. So it's like, at the end of the day, our community is fucked up because our community say that if you're a criminal, you're a real person, you real or you did. Think about it. A motherfucker will come home from jail. You could have been working your whole life, went to the service, did whatever. And they'll say, man, I'm realer than all these niggas. You done bought your house. You done paid your house. Boy, been in jail so much, you paid your house or your mortgage off. Cars, everything. Sent your kid to college. A motherfucker come on, man, ain't nobody realer than me. These niggas suckers. Why? Because you committed a crime in your community? Okay, buddy, you got it.
Let me ask you this question, right? This is a question that they sent, and they asked Gillie and Wallo, right? They said, if your best friend girl cheat on them with a guy that you're also cool with, do you tell your best friend?
Mind my business. I'm staying out of that.
Why?
Staying away from that shit. Had a motherfucker in jail, right? We cool, right? Boy moving myself. The boy that moved myself, he just came home from the street. He was on parole violation, right? Let me give you the game. So he get in the cell, right? Talking about, yeah, man, he telling me about all his little chicks he had. Cause he just came from the street. So I want to know all the stories about everything. He like, yeah, my picture's gonna be up here next week. I'm like, all right, cool. So, but every night he in the cell, every time we locked down, we eating cheese. He telling me, yeah, man, I had this one joint from my, what's the name? I had this other joint from there. Wait till I get my pictures, man. All my mail coming next week. All these girls sending him pictures and all. He had like 3-4 chicks, right? This nigga was like Romeo, man. It was bad. Everything he told me, I was like, damn, this nigga knows something, man. I'm like, he giving me game. I'm just sitting there listening to it. Yeah, because I had the one joint. We flew out Miami for the weekend, right? He tell you about all the joints, right? When the pictures come, they sending pictures from, you know, because they had the joint. There's a joint called Shutter. One of them joints where though you can have pictures on your phone and you go on the app,
right? And
they would send like pictures or whatever, like booklets. So all they vacated. Man, listen, man. He get the pictures. Why is one of my main man? I'm talking about me and this cat. We work in the kitchen together. He on all these vacations with the boy girl. Now, mind you, I always come under the understanding that this is my whole mindset. If you in jail, you ain't got no girl. You ain't got none of that. You got a friend.
Right.
It's best to play the friendship role because it lasts longer. Because every time she go up and down with relationships, he gonna come back, come visit you, put some money on your books, cry. Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, you know, when you the friend, you can write her the letters. You can be the best friend, man, because you in the joint.
Right.
Like, so that's the best place. And I try to tell dudes that, but a lot of dudes, they want to get married. They want, all right, cool. I'm on my business, right? So when I see that book, and this same girl I used to see in the visiting room, my man all the time. She'd disappear here and there. But this boy, they all in the you know, down Miami, different little clubs, they together with all the chicks. Me and her, we had a threesome with her. We had a wild night. I'm just listening. I'm like, damn. So all I could think about, like, damn, I'm like, damn, that's my man. I seen her in the visiting room with this. That's his. I go to my old head, right? I say, listen, I give him the spiel. I say, listen, man, what do I say? He's a young blood, mind your motherfucking business, man. You hear me? Don't fuck his happiness up. If that's really your homie and that's what make him, mind your business. He said, now it could become a problem is homegirl coming to see him on his visit. She trying to get on his list because you know it's going to be friction. I said, I don't know because that ain't really his main girl. His main, you know what I mean? So good, that didn't happen, right? But she provided him, he called on the phone. I'm like, how's this working? You calling on the phone, he calling on the phone. This is crazy, right? Whatever the case may be. But he said, if that's really your homie, let him keep his happiness, man. Mind your fucking business. Because if you know that's what make him happy in here and he doing his time and he's smooth, don't interrupt that shit, bro. I said, all right. And I mind my business, man. I stayed the fuck out of that.
Let your man bitch get jail bars fucked off him when he.
What am I supposed to say?
Yo, man, you supposed to go say, yo, man, your bitch out here, she getting lit up, man. By who? Don't even worry about that, dog. But I got proof that your bitch is getting lit up, man. I just want to let you know that.
Good.
Now listen, man. Your bitch took trips. She was in Miami. She was here, man. Your bitch getting lit up, man. I need to let you know that you my man, bro.
Cuz, let me just say
Dog, how you know? All right, listen, see, all right, now you asking too much, nigga. I told you, I'm just trying to tell you, man. Just think about this. August 19th, 2024, where was your bitch at?
How you gonna know you in jail?
She wasn't, no, we'll go back to when he was with her. She wasn't with you, right? Right. She was in Costa Rica, nigga. Now, I'm telling you, you ain't gotta believe me, nigga. But just know, I kept it real with you, all right? How you know who she was with? Now you trying to give me the rat, nigga? Trying to get me a rat in jail, nigga? Huh? That's what you trying to do?
You already ratting.
No, I'm telling you about your bitch.
But you rat? No, you rat. No,
you my man. I'm telling you about your bitch,
all right,
man.
Now listen, cuz, this is all I'm gonna say. Let me tell you something. When I was first hit jail and I was goofy, and I thought I catch my chick, and she answering the phone every night at 8:30, and I'm like, damn, man, she good. Until old head woke me up and had me all fuck my whole dreams up. He said, yeah, because I'm like, yeah, I got a good, no, she good girl. She go to college, man. He said, college? What college she go to? She down Spelman, man. She going down, you know what I mean? She down Atlanta, you know what I mean? He said, yeah. He said, what time? What's the latest you catch on the phone? He said, Neff, you know, no, he didn't say Neff, because just before, he said, young blood, you know, between 8:30 and when they let us out in the morning where we can make the phone calls, you know a motherfucker be laying all types of dick on them, right? I said, whoa. I said, no, she ain't into that. I died that day.
Yeah.
At that time when he told me that, my heart stopped. I died because I'm like, damn, I never thought of that. Right. Because I'm so in La La Land and I'm happy I'm in jail. She catching the phone. Hey, baby, I was thinking about you. I was dreaming about you last night. I'm like, yeah, what was your dream? We was making love. I'm like, damn, now that nigga was fucking you.
Right.
I was like,
nigga was,
because I'm young in my bit. I don't know no better.
Fuck the engine out of.
So I know how that be. I'm like, I'm never telling nigga that, man. Nigga going to stabbing spree. A motherfucker stabbed.
See, you doing that based off your heart, and you died, man.
You got to understand, I died
before. You
didn't
didn't tell him that it was the man down here in the cell. You just told him that, listen, bro, I know. Listen, man, you my man, right? You my man, right? You know I wouldn't come to you and lie, man. The bitch that be coming up to visit you, man. Yeah, man, yeah. Remember September 29th, man? You was doing all that.
Cuz, you got to think about this, cuz. That's all I'm saying, cuz.
If you my man, I ain't letting the bitch slide on you.
No, like I'm going to just say this.
Let me just ask you a question. Let me just ask you. No. Let me just ask you a question. Do you think the bitches is letting us slide?
No.
So why we gotta live by a code when it comes to these bitches?
No.
If a bitch,
let me say, a chick would, because these chicks want to get slayed and sprayed by everybody. They diabolical today.
No. But what I'm saying is, if it's your girlfriend. No, she going. First of all, you gotta understand. Most of these bitches misery love company. Mm-hmm. So she's dying to call you to tell you. You sitting down. Bitch think somebody died. Wow. Oh my God. Let me sit down. All right, listen.
Ryan.
I seen Paul out. You got your phone by you. Punch this Instagram, man.
With that young
Big Booty Judy. Yeah, punch that joint in. No, booty spelled with zeros. B00TY. Yeah. All right, yeah. You see her? Paul was out with her last. I seen it, Paul at Savu. I seen Paul in the back of Savu with her last night having dinner. You know, they tried to block it off, but I seen him back. And then she gonna hang up and call all the girlfriends. Yeah, girl, I called Michelle. She was crying. Yeah, but I told her, fuck him. You don't need him.
Just imagine this. Just imagine me going to Neff. Just imagine you telling him that.
Oh no, you also got to mention about a nigga too.
That's what I'm telling you.
You got to be Neff and fuck around. We find Neff fucked up, done. He done. Yeah. See, you got. See, you also right. You got to do it by the nigga. and who the nigga is. And
ain't nobody would tell him he seen on Instagram.
yeah.
Think about this.
Think about my nephew broke up with a girl, right? Right? He broke up with a girl, right? He was in a whole different relationship, right?
Yep.
The nigga pull up to the studio to come see me. We sitting there busting it. He go to use the bathroom, right? So he in there for an extreme amount of time. So I knew he was bubbling. You know what I mean? I knew he was taking the good old cowboy shit, right? And then out of nowhere, the nigga screamed out. Ah! Yep. I was like, I jumped up. I'm like, cuz, you cool now? He a grown ass man. He like, yeah, I'm cool. So I'm thinking like, the fuck happened, man? So I sit down. I'm go to smoke my joint again. Another hellacious scream come out. Ah! I was like, cool, cuz, what the fuck going on in there, man? Now I'm at the door of the bathroom. He say, no, man, I just seen my ex-bitch with a new man, man. I said, what? What?
Imagine telling him.
Yeah, so, you know, these young niggas different, man.
This the same one
nigga
try to snatch somebody's car door open and try to pull a girl out. He come out the store, he see the girl get in the car with a dude. He go to the car handle, try to snatch dude. Say, yo, man, get up off my car.
Nigga reached that motherfucking door. He let the handle go fast as shit. He started. She turned straight to Islam. Sound like a Maki. It wasn't even like that. See, I ain't even know. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you know that's the John though in Philly. When a nigga catch you out there slipping, sound like a Maki. Niggas quick to throw that joint out there. But man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week.
Yeah, $1 million worth of game. Listen, man, we ready to start giving y'all these raw episodes, man, talking about life. Maybe let y'all send y'all's questions in. We had another world, but like this dude right here, last night he turned 50. It's dangerous. He shitted on himself and he threw up.
Shut the fuck up. It is just like that.
Right.